What if overnight Europe lost its strategic autonomy? What if its leaders signed a deal that would reshape the global balance of power for the next 20 years? That is exactly what happened in the summer of 2025. In this story, I will show you how a single signature has redrawn the future of the European economy and why this decision will directly impact your wallet. On 27th July 2025, Ursula von der Leyen landed in Turnberry, Scotland. In her briefcase, the destiny of 450 million Europeans. Across the table, Donald Trump, more confident than ever. 3 hours of negotiations were enough to change history. Europe accepted customs tariffs tripled overnight, 15% on almost all exports to the United States, a step back of several decades. But the real shock isn't the tariffs, it's the hidden commitment to purchase $750 billion worth of American gas, 3 times more expensive than Russian gas. And on top of that, $150 billion in American military equipment. For Europe, this is a triple trap. Commercially, it's a disaster. A Mercedes, a Chanel perfume, or a Hermes bag now costs 15% more for American consumers. Energetically, Brussels has signed an unrealistic contract to triple gas imports when existing infrastructure can't even meet current demand. Militarily, Europe's own defense industry is sidelined in favor of American F-35s and Patriot missiles. The outcome? Europe is now dependent on the United States in 3 essential areas: trade, energy, and defense. So who wins? Unsurprisingly, American gas producers and arms manufacturers, Cheniere Energy, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, all saw their shares soar immediately after the deal. On the European side, only the multinationals with factories already on US soil can limit the damage, like BMW and Mercedes. For small and medium-sized European companies, it's a death blow. They lack the margins to absorb 15% tariffs and the resources to relocate production. French luxury exports, already premium-priced, are at risk of losing part of their market. This deal exposed a deep fracture inside the Union. France denounced it as a capitulation, calling it a dark day. Italy, meanwhile, quietly secured a few guarantees for itself. Germany backed the deal, believing it was the only way to safeguard its export-driven economy. Smaller nations, such as Ireland and the Netherlands, discovered the details in the press. This solo negotiation shattered the illusion of a united Europe. Financial markets wasted no time. The euro sank, European car makers' shares dropped, while US energy and defense stocks surged. Investment banks delivered their verdict. Buy America, sell Europe. For savers, that means less international purchasing power, weaker euro-denominated savings, and underperforming European equity funds. Yet some analysts see opportunity, investing in European firms with US factories or in the logistics surrounding liquefied natural gas. So has Europe surrendered? Yes, it has lost part of its sovereignty. But it has also bought a form of stability. Markets hate uncertainty. Now at least the rules are clear: 15% for everyone, Japan, Europe, soon even China. This Trump standard is reshaping global trade. The big winners are the United States, particularly in strategic sectors. Europe, on the other hand, will have to live with this new reality, even if it comes at a heavy and costly price. As you can see, what happened in Turnberry marks a historic turning point. Europe is no longer an independent actor, but an American economic satellite. For us citizens, that means higher energy bills, more expensive goods, and the need to rethink investment strategies. So, what do you think of this deal? Was it a betrayal or a pragmatic choice? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to keep decoding the world's biggest economic moves, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it around. This is only the beginning of a new era.